Happy Thursday. Please excuse my peeling head from Camp Social. I did not have sunblock with me, so so I got very burnt on my face on Saturday, and now I'm peeling. So anyway, happy Thursday. I had the weirdest night. I was exhausted early, and so I was like, oh, okay, so I'll like go to bed pretty early tonight. And I laid down and I was super tired, and then I was just awake, and then I couldn't go to sleep for hours. Like, I don't think I went to sleep until like 2 in the morning, and I laid down at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. It was very weird. It wasn't like my normal, like I don't have a lot on my mind or anything. I started thinking about things, of course, because I have ADHD, but it's not like I have anything pressing or crazy on my mind. Like, I don't know. It was so weird. I just could not sleep. And I was planning to wake up like really early this morning and get a lot done, and it just didn't happen. So, yeah, I woke up and then I got myself up. I don't know. It was probably like 6. I got up, put in my contacts, was starting to get the day going, and then I was like, I'm exhausted. And for once in my life, I was able to lay back down and go back to sleep. That literally hasn't happened in, I don't even know, like decades. So I slept in today, which is amazing. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's this like little fake sickness that I had been feeling for the past couple of days. I have no idea, but I honestly slept until I think 9:30 or 10. Literally unheard of. Like, so my whole day got started super late. The good thing is I'm not feeling the hunger that I would normally feel at this time to get some lunch. And normally after lunch I crash. So I'm actually really excited that I'm not hungry yet, because I don't want to have the crash. Obviously I just woke up, like I'm not going to have a crash, but still, like I just don't want anything to add to a crash, because I do have a lot to get done today. So today is really just about client work, and I still have some stuff to do for E27, but nothing too crazy. So I'm really focused on client work today. I'm hoping to get a lot done for all of my clients across the board, because that way tomorrow I really want to get ahead on E27 again. So, and I actually, this is so ridiculous, but I've actually had like some new ideas brewing that feel very fall for E27. So I'm thinking I might actually add to the upcoming assortments. And yeah, so I know it's crazy. I won't have any content on them, of course, but I'm thinking about adding to the upcoming assortments. I mean, it can't hurt now. Like, it's not like I have to pay for extra time or content or anything, because it's going to be done. But I just have some ideas that I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like designing. Like, I don't know. And it's fall. Like, I have fall and winter in mind. It's not something that can just wait until after these collections that I've already created. It's very, like, I don't know. It's weird. I think it's because I just felt so rushed at the end of designing the collection. My own fault. No, nobody's fault but me. I rushed myself. I waited until the last minute. I was a procrastinator as usual. So anyway, yeah, I'm just thinking that I want to add. So I think I'm probably going to just work on E27 tomorrow, and then see where the things that I'm thinking of can fit in. Yeah. And then I am really good at Photoshop. In my past life, working for Diane on the clothing brand, a huge part of my job was illustrations. So I got really good at Photoshop, specifically from working with her, and the expectations that were needed there. Like, literally, that was how we would present our line to HSN. Like, we weren't buying pieces because we were designing pieces. We weren't just knocking everything off. And so I would be illustrating the pieces to look as realistic as possible, to present to HSN. And when I first started working with Diane, that was how they were buying. They would not buy clothing off of actual samples. They were buying clothing off of illustrated concepts. It was wild. Like, it's actually amazing, because if people could do that, like, that could change everything for like people who design to sell to, wholesale and stores and things like that. Like what we were able to do with HSN, and I think it's just because they knew Diane's high level of expectation for all of the designs. And obviously it's her line too, so there is an amount of respect that they would give her, but we were able to just sell off photos. Like most people have to go through the process of making the sample and presenting samples in order to have buyers even consider it. Like they're not going to look at a digital image or a printed out piece of paper and go, yeah, let's buy 20,000 units of that. Like that's not normal. So anyway, all that to say, I had to get really good at Photoshop, really good at illustrating. And honestly, like, not to toot my own horn, but at that time I was like the best one in the office. So I was doing like all of the illustrations and I was fast and I was good. Like it really honed in my eye on like shadowing and the things that really can make something look realistic. Anyway, point is, all of these designs, I'm obviously not going to have another photo shoot before I would put them out. So I would be photoshopping all of these things. Luckily, I don't have like anything that's too crazy that I design like that would need crazy photoshopping or anything. It would all be like my t-shirts and hoodies and stuff that I already have. So I would just be photoshopping the things that I've already taken photos of to represent the items. And yeah, so that was one of the things I started thinking about last night. Like I was like, why can't I just add to the collections? I totally can. Let's just do it. So anyway, I'm gonna do that. And then what else? I have plans this weekend. My friend Amy's coming over on Saturday. And we are going to either get, I don't know if it's gonna be lunch or dinner, and then I'm going to alter a few things for her for our upcoming trip to Greece. And then I have a dinner with my friend Joya on Sunday, who I'm going to Iceland with in December. So yeah, she has some place that she's been wanting to go to in Brooklyn. So I'm super excited to do like a little sunset dinner with her. And I'm sure we'll be talking a lot about the trip. I have to book a hotel. Oof, I've definitely been waiting until the last minute for that. It's so me though. So it's going to be 3 of us going to Iceland, and she was like, I'm going to split it up into, it's a 6-day trip or 6-night trip. So she split it up into 3s where each of us pay for 2 nights and we choose where we want to stay. So she already booked hers. I don't know if the other girl has booked hers yet. But I'm not going to be able to book my 2 days until I get back from Greece for sure. Like I've got to get back first. But my friend Joya booked like, it's like an Airbnb, but it's very like secluded, desolate, and like homey. So I want to see what the third person is going to book. I don't know her, so that's why I'm calling her the third person. I don't actually know her. She's friends with Joya though, so she'll be a friend of mine. But I don't know what she's gonna book yet, but I'm thinking then what I'm gonna do is book a hotel in the city so that we can have both ways, because I want to experience it all. So I'm hoping that the third person is going to book something that's different than that, and then if not, then I'm gonna find something else that feels different than whatever both of them book, just so that we get like all of the different experiences for 2 days. I think that'll be like a lot of fun. But I definitely think we should do like some city time because I'll want to see the city. Like I think it's called Reykjavik. I don't know how to pronounce it properly because I'm not Icelandic, but I believe it's Reykjavik. So I want to see the city. I want to see, the more secluded, beautiful, like out there spaces. Like I want to see it all, like everything that we can. So, and I want to see the Northern Lights. I hope that we can see it while we're there. So anyway, and then my one thing is I'm requiring that wherever it is has a hot tub, obviously. So I already found a hotel that I like that has a hot tub, an outdoor hot tub, because I feel like that's all I can think about when I think of Iceland is being outdoors and in a hot tub. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking. So we'll see. I'm going to talk to her about it and see if the other girl has booked hers yet so that I can just make sure that I'm doing something different enough so we get all of the different types of experiences. And yeah, And then me and Amy really need to talk about what we're doing while we're in Greece. We don't have anything booked yet. So, I need to talk to her about that so we can figure out what we're doing. I am going to definitely be on a budget. So I feel like typically when me and Amy go on these vacations, I don't really budget myself very well. Like I just kind of do what I want and then I deal with the repercussions later. But I am not in a financial position to do that right now with this Greece trip. So I'm going to have to be very careful with how I'm spending my money. So I definitely want to have a plan for what we're doing before we go so that I'm not being crazy on a whim. Cause like we went to Mexico in, I think it was March this year. And I went nuts. Like, I don't know. Like we did excursions and things, like not a whole lot, but we did some excursions and things, and we stay in all inclusives. But we always do a spa day. We normally do the last day of our trip. We do a spa day. But we did our spa day early when we went to Mexico. And then after we had done it, we were like, oh, we wish we would have waited and done it on the last day like we normally do. It was like, it's always something to look forward to. And then we booked another whole session of spa treatments, like 2 spa, like, okay, relax, Nina. So I just want to make sure we're planned out. We feel good about what we're doing. And I feel good about my budget going to Greece. So anyway, yeah, so I have a lot of fun stuff planned for this weekend. So I think both of those will be a little bit later in the day. So that's really good for me because I think that means I'll be able to still get my work in on the weekends because I actually like working on weekends. I know it's crazy. I know I sound insane, but I just do. I'm one of those people. So I like that, even if it's lunch with Amy on Wednesday, I feel like even then I'll be able to get a solid, 4 or 5 hours of work in before we meet. But anyway, that's pretty much it. It's literally today is just going to be a grind. I do have one meeting today at 12:30, and then that's it. So the rest of the day, I'm just going to be grinding away on all of my client work, scheduling, getting things approved with clients, and yeah, so that's it. I'm probably not going to do a check-in tonight, to be honest. So I'll see you tomorrow.